It's Juan Gotti here. Have you ever wanted to ask me a question? Share your opinion on a specific topic, but you never had the place to? Well, now you do, as I will be starting up a new series that will be airing weekly where you can ask me all of the type of questions that you want in regards to the Commanders, the NFL, or just the whole entire sports world. You can email me now at juangottibusiness@gmail.com all of your questions. And once we get enough feedback, the first episode will be airing. Again, you'll have the opportunity to ask me any kind of questions that you want. Hey Juan, what do you think about this player? Hey Juan, what do you think about this coach? Or my Commanders fans out there, hey Juan, what do you think about the sale? This is my opinion on it. What do you think? You now have the opportunity to do that. I would take full advantage of that if I was you out there. Hit my email up now at juangottibusiness@gmail.com with your questions. Again, that's juangottibusiness@gmail.com with your questions. Wait a minute, girl, can you slow down? Wait a minute, girl, what's the rush now? I wanna introduce myself to you. My name is one-on-one guy to prefer now. I like the way you put your fists together. I like the way you do your hair in the morning. I see why all the boys want you, girl. YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with some more Washington Commanders draft talk. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Also, I will be doing a live stream this Saturday at 7 p.m. with Pedro, with Jairus, with Tim, with Protect, and we'll be doing a live Washington Commanders full 7-round mock draft. So please come through for that. See you guys on the other side of this video. Alright, so I wanted to come on here to continue to talk about the Washington Commanders draft, but more specifically, the 16th overall pick. Okay, there's a lot of speculation to where Washington should select, who they should select, where position they should go at. And one that really didn't make any sense to me was what we're about to discuss now, and that was running back. Okay, as you guys know, everybody has kind of transitioned to this philosophy where running backs aren't positions that you attack in the first round. Because you can find so many more talented backs or other talented backs in the later rounds, and then you can address your first round pick on something more important. And then also, running back is the most position that takes the most contact. So yeah, you may have a running back that burst onto the scene his rookie year, you know what I'm saying, and he's good for the first maybe 2 years of a season, like an elite top running back. But then he's battered and bruised, and then, you know, you look back later and you're like, dang, what happened to my guy? You know what I'm saying? What happened to him? Injuries started to pile up. He started to slow down. You know, a running back's lifespan is not that long. Okay? It's rare where you see a Adrian Peterson or Frank Gore or somebody like that with longevity. These guys' lifespan in the NFL is pretty short because they take so much contact. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I was seeing some mock drafts, and I've been hearing around the NFL world that a lot of insiders believe that the Washington Commanders should select Bijan Robison with the 16th overall pick. Yes, you heard that correctly. You're not tripping. They think we should select Bijan Robison with the 16th overall pick. Okay? Here's my thing, right? What would you do if on draft night the Washington Commanders selected Bijan Robison? Me personally, I would be pissed. I would have a rant. I will be live streaming the first round of the draft with Pedro Schmidt on my channel. We did his channel last year. Now we're doing my channel this year. So you'll see my live reaction. If that was to happen, I would literally lose it. Because not only do we not need him, but we have so many more other positions of need that we should address. Now, Bijan Robinson is going to be really good in this league, okay? He's going to be really, really good in this league. But he needs to go to a team that literally has no needs to, that they need to address in the first round, and he can go to a team that's going to be selecting BPA at that point, i.e. Philly. I hate to say it, but Philly, Dallas. No, Dallas and Philly both just lost their running backs, Miles Sanders, Carolina, Ezekiel Elliott, Dallas cutting. So that teams like that, you know, Kansas City, even though they don't need him, Buffalo, you know, he need to go to a contender that really has no needs, no holes on their team. Us, we got things that we need to address. Okay, so if we was to get Bijan Robinson, bro, I would be pissed because we already got Brian Robinson. The guy missed 5 weeks of the season and he almost put up 1,000 yards. Antonio Gibson disrespect is crazy. Got a whole nother video coming out on that later. The Antonio Gibson disrespect is ridiculous, and I believe I made a video on the Antonio Gibson disrespect for the past 2 years because a lot of people just overlook Antonio Gibson, because he fumbles. I don't care, bro. Like, yeah, the fumbling is a problem, okay? Not gonna say it's not, because obviously you don't got the pill, you can't score, but the talent is there, bro. He has the talent to be one of the better backs in football, okay? So, and a lot of people just want to discredit Antonio Gibson as if he's just this bum, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think we will end up re-signing him. He's on a contract year. I don't think we end up re-signing Antonio Gibson for the very reason of us being able to just find another guy that can do the job on a less cheaper deal. But if there was a kind of running back that I would want to re-sign, it would be a guy like Antonio Gibson because of what he provides to this team. Not only does he provide the ability to be a running back, he can be a pass-catching back. He can line him up in the slot. He can take off kick returns, and he can do punts. He's so versatile. And then also what kills him is that he just hasn't been able to show that. Like, Scott Turner literally said the biggest reason he wanted to draft him was to use him as a Swiss Army knife, as a guy that can do it all. But we really tapped into that with Antonio Gibson. Now this year we're gonna be able to do that again. While Ron Rivera had already came out and said that Antonio Gibson is the J.D. McKissick replacement. At first I didn't see it like that. I saw it as Brian Robinson being the bell cow, Antonio Gibson, you know, also gonna pitch in doing that. He still does do his other thing. But we were going to go ahead and draft another, you know, or draft or sign a J.D. McKissick replacement like a Jerick McKinnon, which I wanted us to draft, you know, since we got Eric Bieniemy, because I was already in the mindset of, I think J.D. McKissick needs to just, you know, retire, bro, or, you know, step away for a while because that neck injury is very serious. So I was looking at a guy that was close to his skill set, and Jerick McKinnon is that. So I was like, all right, we got Eric Bieniemy, so let's go ahead and get Jerick McKinnon. I was pretty much expecting that sign. So to see that not happen is kind of crazy to me, but it makes sense in a way because they say Antonio Gibson's gonna be the J.D. McKissick replacement. So now it has me thinking we're gonna draft a Bijan Robinson. I'm not Bijan Robinson, Brian Robinson, sorry, kind of guy in the later rounds, which I'm fine with. But yeah, man, you see what I'm saying? We already have 2 talented backs, all right, on this roster right now. We don't need Bijan Robinson in the first round. Again, this is no shot at Robinson, bro, at Bijan Robinson. He's going to be good. He's going to be good, okay? Probably the favorite to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, not named a quarterback, okay? But the thing is, we're not in a position to where we can get a running back. Like, if we were good, you know, on the offensive line, because that's pretty much our weakness right now. If we were pretty much like set on the offensive line, and we didn't have Brian Robinson, okay, I would be like, you know what, I wouldn't still not do it. I'd probably try to trade back to like 23 or something like that, and then select him. But since the simple fact that we have Brian Robinson, you know, he's going to be healthy. He's going to have a full offseason where he's going to actually be healthy and not have to rehab on some stuff that happened off the field. You got Antonio Gibson going into a contract year and going into a new office. So this is a huge, huge year for Antonio Gibson in itself, because he's going to be able to finally be Antonio Gibson and be what we wanted him to be drafted when we drafted him back in 2020. And then also it's a contract year, so you know he's gonna play with a chip on his shoulder because he wants to get paid. You know, if he's not gonna get paid by Washington, he wants to get paid by somebody. So he's gonna put his best foot forward. Not saying he doesn't do it all the time, because AG does it all the time. But I'm just saying this year's gonna be different for him because he's trying to get paid. But more of the story, I believe this is just a conclusion that some of these reporters don't know what they're talking about, because why in the world would we select Bijan Robison at 16? It just doesn't make sense to me. But there you have it, man. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. How would you feel if Washington selected Bijan Robison at 16? As always, it's me, boy Juangotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hail to the Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. See you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace. Cost me one time, that's gonna get you pop. Get you pop.